Hello everybody, this is Stephen Whitfield, the Drilling Contractor, and we are here on the stage at the 2026 IADC Health, Safety, Environment, and Training Conference in Houston, Texas. And with me right now is a man who was just on this stage presenting as part of a session here, Andy Knight of the REACH Group. He was talking a bit about learning teams, fascinating concept. We want to give a little info about that out to all of you watching online. So, Andy, thank you so much for joining me today.
Wow, thank you very much. It's been exciting.
So let's talk about learning teams. That was the fundamental basis of your presentation. For the people out there who might not have heard about what this is, tell us what it is.
And once again, learning teams is an exciting concept. Typically, learning teams is something that's focused after the incident happened, and it's been a focus where it creates an environment where people can start talking about the incident, but also what led up to the incident, and creating an open environment to share and learn. Now, for us, we don't want to do a learning teams concept after the incidents happen. So we've flipped it on its head, and we are focusing on learning before the incident happens. So what that means is we want to start creating a pre-incident investigation thought process within the crew and within teams.
So one thing you kind of mentioned in your presentation was about the role of supervisors, particularly mid-level supervisors, within this whole structure. And the thing that stuck out to me was this idea that it's important for them to understand how their people think. Can you talk about the role of supervisors within this structure and how important they are?
Yeah, mid-level supervisors are the glue at the workplace, and the industry now is becoming a thinking person's game. So supervisors need to understand, more importantly, about how their people think, so that they can also create the environment to allow people to speak, allow people to learn, and also, most importantly, start embracing a concept of how do we get our people to fail safely. And the only way we can get people to fail safely is to understand how they think, start exploring how they see problem solving, and also understanding cognitive reasoning amongst our team.
So you said that this is becoming a thinking person's game. Another thing you said in your presentation was how learning teams can kind of help make that thought visible. And that's an image that kind of sticks in my mind. What does that mean? How do they help make thinking visible?
Yeah, I really like that statement. And it's about how do we get our crew to really talk about the elephant? We know the elephant is in the room. Let's talk about it. Let's point at it. Let's talk about it openly and use the concept of psychological safety in teams, which is now accepted within the industry. Let's use that to create the environment to allow people to speak, think, see and feel in regards to the environment in which they're working, but most importantly, the environment in which they need to learn how to control, rather than having the environment take control of them.
Well, Andy, thank you so much for sharing this insight on learning teams. It's a fascinating time as we learn all about so many things related to human performance, and to hear this presentation here today was really enlightening. So thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you for visiting drillingcontractor.org.